20 years plus in the healthcare arena and HR, defining leadership is critical because it's the reason why people decide to stay or leave in many cases. Not all, because some people leave for money, but in many cases, if you have, and I've seen it when we work together, as you as the director of nurses, and how people would say, you know what, I love working for Norma for a few reasons. It wasn't just the way you treated them, it wasn't just the way you responded to them, but it was how you trained them. And I want you to talk about that because what I witnessed was like, whether it was a 5-minute huddle, whether it was, one-on-one training, people felt that their skills were increased because they were constantly in the mode of, you're doing this well, and this is what you could be doing better, and you're working side by side with this person, so they also feel like that you care. So talk about that leadership style and why it's so important, that hands-on, that constant training as part of your leadership style.
So everything changes. Change is constant. So if you don't put training and education as your number 1 tool for your staff, then they are always going to be backwards. So I figured that training and making sure we keep up to date with the change that's going on in the world, the evolving of the industry. As nursing evolves, the staff should evolve with it. So training was my number 1 key. Training and making sure that the staff has the skill set that they need for their job. So in that, we made a lot of modules for training for staff, so that new staff coming in have to be trained. Our current staff, existing staff, has to have continuous training and keeping up with the evolving changes in nursing.
What does that look like day to day? Like, what I think it looks like is constant communication, whether that is through having a small meeting with the nurses every day at each shift, or whether that's having a town hall meeting with the nurses, or whether that's in the moment, doing your rounds. Like, what does that look like day to day as a great leader in nursing?
So if you work with staff, you always hear that communication is bad in this place. Communication is really bad around this place because people always want to know what's going on. We always want to know what's going on. We always want to be prepared. So how we can make that happen is those huddles that are made every day, communicating what is our day gonna be like. Our day is gonna be like A, B, C. Here we're gonna do this. So you clear out the day every day before you put everybody to work. Everybody should know what they are doing. So your communication should be constant. Communication with some education should be constant.
Mm-hmm.